Okay. We uh, we are live, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So today I want to talk. So today I'm going to try to deploy a Node.js app on AWS Amplify. I haven't done that, but I really wanted to try this. One of Okay, so one of the projects I'm working on, we are using a static JSON server. So we are actually using Heroku to run that nodes to run that JSON server. And since the company I'm working for, they use AWS for most of their infrastructure. So I'm trying to do this. Here, one second. So what I really want to do this is try to host that move that JSON server from Heroku to AWS Amplify, and I have no idea how we can do that, but we're going to try. So I don't have any setup or anything, so I'm going to do all of this on live. Yeah. Okay, so first let me try to projects. Yeah, and I'll open Windows terminal and make direct. I'm not sure make directory works there, so I'm using a separate VM just to create. Shit. Please enable the virtual machine platform Windows feature, and I need to enable this. Okay. Huh. New folder. Okay, so what we'll do is just try to install this AWS Amplify CLI. Okay, so we are doing npm install this Amplify CLI globally. I'm pretty sure I have AWS configured on my machine, so I don't need to do that. And install nodejs npm. Okay, node, I do have that. Configure the Amplify CLI. Okay, watch the video guide. I don't want to do that. Follow the instructions. Yeah, configure Amplify by running the following command. Okay, let's copy that command and let this install. Probably take some time to install. Do we have no. Okay, AWS Amplify configure region username and enter the access key. First I really want to do is run a JSON server. Okay, JSON server. So what I ideally want to do is have a JSON server which is running which is a node server which serves a JSON and path and everything. So TP code JSON server, we are using this, and I want to have a node server serve this on a AWS serverless function. So what else? Okay, installing. We can watch Nader's video, I think. Meanwhile, what should I do? Should I get this run a server first, or try to configure Amplify first? I'm pretty sure so I'm pretty sure that running a server isn't that much difficult, but so okay. it needs a global JSON server. I don't want to do that. And so what I could do is just copy, rename, amplify JSON server. That's what I want to name it. And we open this in VS Code. And what I want to do is just copy whatever. Okay. I'm pretty sure I have this project somewhere here. Filter data. No. Netlify personal React Lander style components. Maybe let's try to set up this from scratch. And I'll just so cd amplify JSON server, npm init, package name amplify JSON server. That's right. Point test command, git repository, nodejs, author couple. Okay, is this okay? Yes. Okay, we have a server. And what I want to do is add JSON server and nodemon, and I'm not sure, like I need nodemon. Add JSON server. This will add a JSON server. And okay, it says install global JSON server, create a db.json file with some data. We will use this data. New file, db.json. Let's save some data in that file. And this library is installed, and it says start JSON server, but I don't want this. I want to have something like a node server run this. And actually I have one of the other projects that I'm working on. Everything is configured here. So JSON server, I'll just copy the server code from here with code. This is a lot complicated. I don't need this, but I could just so I need Lodash and JSON server. Okay, so I'll just create a index.js, and I need to add Lodash, and I need to add Lodash. Add Lodash, and I need to place this in a db folder. File, not new file, new folder. db, because that's how it's configured in the other project, that any JSON data there in the db folder, it gets exposed like an endpoint. So I want that, and I have already written code for this, though I don't understand a lot of it. Okay. So do I have nodemon installed? I have nodemon. So we'll start this server, nodemon index.js. Okay, JSON server is running on port 4000. So if I go this here, localhost 4000, yeah, again, good. We at least have a local server running, right? So that's good. So that's good. And now what I really want to do here is, again, now we go through the amplify part. We'll watch the video first. It looks like a small video. Okay, amplify configure. Okay, sign into. Okay, so let's try to follow along. We'll close this server and okay, amplify configure. Yeah, let's clear this garbage first. Okay. So I'll just open new one. Okay, amplify configure. I do have my AWS account set up on this machine, so I don't think that should be much of a problem. Okay, yeah, so what this is, please enter to continue. Okay, sign in to specify the AWS region. I want to use AP South one, that is Asia Pacific South, that is Mumbai, I think, or Singapore. AP South one, yeah. Specify the username of the new username. Amplify is what should I give a username? Because I need to be like, also whenever I'm reviewing IAM users I have added into my AWS account, I need to be able to identify this. So I'll say amplify. So amplify is, I think, good. We can probably remove it later. Yeah, okay. Okay, programmatic access and next permissions. So I'm not okay, so we probably need to get back to this to add correct permissions, so we don't miss anything. And right, so he has programmatic access checked upon, and next permission. Okay, so it says directly to go next and create user, so I think that's good. We'll also do the same thing. Next tags, next review, create user. Yeah, okay, success, you have successfully created secret access key ID. Okay, okay, so we are there, and he has disabled it. So we need to enter the access key ID and secret access key. Okay, so let's do that. I'll just disable my screen sharing so I don't expose my secret key here. Okay, okay, I'll just copy it. Okay, access. What I could do is, okay, I copy the access key ID. So press enter to continue. Okay, so okay, I entered the access key ID and then secret access key. So show and just copy, hide again. I think, yeah. Okay, so I entered the access key ID, copied from there. This would update, create AWS profile in your local machine. Profile name default. Okay, successfully set up the new server. Right. Okay, so we are done almost that. Successful is okay. So that's just configuring the Amplify CLI. Okay, okay, we have done that and work within your okay, typical workflows. Okay, so initialize a new project, amplify init. Okay, and clone sample. Okay, so there is amplify init and amplify add. Amplify push. I'm not sure. Okay, what do I need here? There are a lot of commands. Okay, so sorry. So what we really need, what we need to do here is set up a REST API. So we'll try that. Okay, so it says amplify add API. Okay, so okay, during the CLI setup you'll be guided through to create new Lambda function with a predefined serverless express template. Okay, I probably need to do something like so first we'll try to do just set up just their boilerplate cloud function, and then we'll try to run our own JSON server in that serverless express app. So amplify init. So I really want to do here is, I don't want to mess this up, but I'll just create another folder for this. How do you create, make that? Okay, does that work? No. I'll manually create this. Now let's projects, yeah. Sample amplify. Yeah. So C sample amplify, yeah. And so amplify init, amplify init, Okay, note, it is recommended to run this command from the root of your app directory. Sample amplify, yeah. Enter a name for the environment dev. Choose your default editor, Visual Studio Code, and choose the type of the project you're building. It's JavaScript. What JavaScript framework are you using? I'm not using anything, so none. Source directory path source, yeah. And source distribution build command npm run script build, yeah. Using default provider AWS cloud information. Okay. For more information, do you want to use an AWS profile? Yes, please choose the default profile. Okay, yeah. So we are choosing a default profile, and okay, so it's deploying our app in the cloud. Okay, so it's added, everything is added. Okay, try pro tip. Okay, try. Okay, right, so we'll try. It says amplify add API, so this will create a backend API. Amplify add API, yeah. I need a REST API. This is a good name. Provide a path. Example books slash. We'll just go with the default one. Create a new lambda function. Yeah, create a new lambda function. Provide a friendly name for your resource to be used as a label for this category in the project. Sample, I think this is good. Provide the AWS sample function. Okay. Choose the function runtime. I need nodejs, yeah. CRUD function for, I don't need a CRUD function. What I really need, a serverless express.js function, yeah. Do you want to access other resources created in the project from your lambda function? Yes or no? Want to access other resources created in this project? No. You want to invoke this function on a recurring schedule? Yeah. No, I don't want to do that. This is my paid account. Do you want to edit the local lambda function now? Yes. This is pretty good CLI because it's a praise again was not found in my machine. Okay. Okay, presented to successfully added the function locally. Restrict API access, no. Do you want to add another path? No, I don't want another path. Okay, some next. Okay, so we can close this for now and just see what they have created and open. So this is source. I don't think we need that. So it should be inside the Amplify directory, backend, and API, not API, but function, source, and this is the app.js, right? Okay, cool. Okay, so they have course headers added here, so it can be accessed from anywhere, so that's not an issue. So express body parser. So let's try to push this and then we can try to access this or API. Okay, amplify push. Where are the commands for installation? And okay, I think it's amplify push. Yeah. Should we try to run this first on local? Okay, there must be something like how you can run this on local. And amplify run. Yeah, so amplify run. Okay, are you sure you want to continue? Yes. So where is okay, successfully added the lambda function locally. And okay, right, it's running. Wow, that takes a lot of time just to create a sample lambda function. Wow. This may take minutes. Okay, updating resources, updating. It's there are a lot. That's a lot of resources. Yeah. Wow, that's taking a lot of time. All resources are up to date, are updated in the cloud. Okay, no such file or directory in package.json. Do we have a package.json? Nope, because we didn't kind of initialize this project, so maybe we need to do that. A minute. Yeah, and we need to go through that again. Okay, npm error missing script start. So let's add that. Nodemon. index.js. Hello world. So this requires something, so it requires a specific node project to run this. So we'll do that. Yeah. No changes detected. Okay, hello world, it's running, and I have no idea how do I access this. So waiting for change before start. So what we really need here is actually a express server or something like that. It's expecting to be this full front end project or something like that, but we don't have that. We only want to specify create a backend function, and it's expecting a fully project that it starts with, which it has its own server and everything. Whatever. Okay, so let's try to log port. Port, so we can try to access this process dot, what's this, node dot process dot environment, node dot no, process dot environment. Yeah, port undefined, it's something like that. Let me look that up. And where is this? It's a common node thing, process dot environment dot port. Yeah. Right, I was partially right. Yeah, process dot environment dot port, and this should log what port this process is running on, and it still says port undefined. Do I need to have a like a right, it doesn't specify anything. So we are manually specifying okay, we are run into a weird problem here, because I don't know how do we access this on local, or where is this accessible even. Node mon, node process. Okay, what do I do here? Should we start from scratch? I don't think so. The only way we need to see here is how do we access that AWS API. So we can actually close this AWS Amplify. It's probably already updated here. Yeah, sample Amplify. And right, so this is the functions. No events available. This is the API, and copy your instructions. View in Lambda. Okay. Nowhere here it says like how do I access. Okay, probably this. Amazon resource name. Sorry, yeah. Wow, this is so much confusing. I get to continue working on install and make updates by running command below from the and amplify update function. Okay, this is the environment URL. Okay, this page cannot be found, it says, because there is nothing there. We can actually give it a repository or something to that. I can actually just give my own, and we can just try to we can just give any front-end specific project URL to this, and GitHub, your profile, and is this created using create React app? Not sure. It's using parcel, so I'm not sure if it's going to run or not. Do I have anything that can run? That's just a simple project, and I don't have anything. We'll try to again. Just to make this less confusing, I think I should just try to go by. So it's so what it really needs is front-end app, and you can add cloud functions to that. So maybe we should go that way and just scratch our project, because I don't know how I can access this on local. Mhm. We'll do create React app. Uh, Projects. I'll just delete this. Okay, it's open. Hmm. Okay, it's probably open here. I messed up my BIOS update, so uh, hmm. Next, create React app sample, amplify sample. Hmm. Sample amplify. Hmm. It's gonna take a while, so okay, that's it's initialized. Okay, sample React app. So cd sample amplify, yeah, and pim start. Okay, so localhost 3000 port, and we should have a sample React app running. Yeah, okay, that's good. Hmm. All right, so we will try to add amplify here. Now amplify in it. What it is, okay, enter the name of some, yeah, the Visual Studio Code. We're going to this again, JavaScript, it's a React, yeah. You see, it actually identified like what we are using, and it highlighted and automatically highlighted and chose React. So React source, right? Okay, build command, start command using, okay, I think, huh, yes, okay.
Me and the band have known each other since we were kids. We live in the same town, work at the same bar. When we go on tour, it's like a
It's
movie.
again gonna take a while
No
to just
internet
to add
connection. We
this.
get out on the road and play our music loud. We don't need the internet, nothing to interrupt us. Just the road, the music, and my best friends. Then we get home and it's back to reality. I mean, until next time.
Spotify Premium's there for all your adventures, big and small. Get it for a week for only 39 rupees. No commitment. Tap the banner to learn more.
Okay, so this, okay, it amplify is added here. Hmm. Okay, so what should I then amplifier run? Okay, we haven't added. Okay, right, so if it says run, it will run, right? Okay, so that's good. We are there. We don't need this, we don't need this. All apps. Okay, we have two apps now with the same name. So we close this, amplify, add API, yeah. We need a REST API. Provide a path, items, choose a lambda source, create a new lambda function, yeah. Provide a friendly name for your resources to be used as a label. I don't need a friendly name, yeah. Provide the AWS lambda function name, nodejs, and what I need is a hello serverless express.js function, yeah, that's what I need. You want to access other resources created in this project. I don't need the access, but let's just give access. Select the category, press to select, to toggle all. Okay, do you want to invoke this function No. Edit the local lambda function now. Yes. Okay, please enter to continue. Selected editor is not found, and it says successfully added the lambda function locally. That's good. Restrict API access. I don't need a restricted API. You want to add another path? No. Okay, so if we do amplifier run, are you sure you want to continue? Yes. So I think I have to give like slash API and this, something like this. Operation create. Is it the function or is it the API? We'll find out. So it's gonna take a while just to run this again. Wow. Okay. That's a lot of time just to create just a hello world function or just a hello world resource. Okay, so it's running app here, and let's see if we access this path. I'm not sure, like, nope. How do you access that? Okay, so project is running at this, and let's see how do you access that endpoint. Amplify access rest endpoint. No, that's not what we're looking for. And yeah, actually it's egghead. Yeah. It's funny that this video is from AWS services, but it says here egghead because this is the egghead styled videos. Provide a path. Okay. Don't tell me that I can't run this on local. Okay, it's Nader David, yeah, Nader's video, yeah. Okay, I get clear. Uh, import API. Okay, so that's how you access it. Huh. Okay, so right. This is a little bit confusing for me. You have to. Hmm. I want to learn how to create a serverless express. I don't want this. I want this to be accessible. Hmm. I don't want to access that through the AWS Amplify package. Probably Rust. And okay, this actually had an endpoint, yeah. Some file actually had an endpoint mention. So if we could just try to do this. Find endpoint here. Okay, huh. So this should have something like endpoint mentioned, yeah. So if we go to the amplify config, local AWS, project config, and current cloud backend. Hmm. Let's try. Okay, how does he? Okay, and there is actually some way to know events available. Edit backend and Right here it was edit edit backend. Yeah, okay. To continue working on the backend, install the Amplify and make updates by running the command below from and okay. Let's try it. Add this. Okay, Amplify app ID mismatch. Okay, I'm in the wrong project. Okay, so this will just create a right. So this will just pull the changes that are done here on the backend. Actions view details. I have no idea. Okay, how do we? Yeah, I'm still not sure how I can access this. In the backend API. So this says and function. Nope. At least I'm doing something wrong here. Like, okay. It still doesn't say. Okay. Right. Dot get items. So it's actually here on local, and it's slash items. It didn't return anything or sources networks and nope. This was probably this got probably handled by the front end app. Maybe let's stop this for a second and yeah, let's go to Amplify backend and there inside the function in the sample app source package, and it doesn't have a start script. Amplify, and let's go to backend API function. I'm not sure what's inside the API. Yeah, I think let's go inside function, and yeah, source, sorry, yeah, and just try node on. uh, Error, cannot find module. Mhm. There must be like some way to access this on local. Mhm. Mm. Wow, this is a lot frustrating. I'll just delete this. That's the old app. Sample amplify. Yeah. Achha, you have to type delete. Right. So this is our app, and there is backend environment. Okay. So actions, view details, functions. Yeah. This is the function. Right here you can access this. Mm. Mhm. Okay, so it's sending a data test. Yeah. And create. Right, okay, so this is status code 404, and we needed to what we needed to do is access slash items path. I don't know if this is like a curl or what. Index.js, sorry, app.js slash items. We don't need any data, but how do I hmm. Wow, this is so frustrating. Okay, does it say like what? How do I specify a path? Mm, okay. Uh, okay, let's just push this and let's see. And just close this. Amplify push, and let's. Okay. They should make this easy. Like, I have no idea how do I access this app. So if we go to slash items, nothing there. So slash item, nothing there. Do we need to add a production environment? Probably, yeah. Add environment S3. Save and deploy. Save and deploy. I'm lost, like totally lost here. How I'm doing this? Okay, just
मूड लाइटिंग सेट थी हिज फेवरेट डिश
uh,
बॉलीवुड रोमांस प्लेलिस्ट जैसे ही चलाई ऐड आ गई Go on, have an ad-free date night with Spotify Premium and enjoy uninterrupted streaming. Tap the banner to learn more.
Actually says post call succeeded URL, and it sent back the body. So we definitely know that it's working. And yep, that's basically we did the same thing we did here, where we're just sending back the body ID. The because we're just so I'm gonna do amplify push. We're gonna see if it goes through. Just take a moment. All right, cool. All remember our here's our app, and if we look correctly, our backend. Let's see here. I'm going to copy it again. I'm going to use this HTTP REST. Remember, this is actually an extension for simple requirement at the bottom. Slash, and if I remember correctly, with our different functions, we have that has slash item. Send a request. All right, so it said okay. So we got back an okay, and we got a get call succeeded, which is cool. So let's try a post. I'm going to just delete this.
Okay. Sorry. Right. So let's go to our Amplify project and yarn add. I don't think I don't we need AWS Amplify here, but it's still gonna take some time to resolve this. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's has installed the AWS Amplify and Amplify init. So we'll do that, and then Amplify add API. Do you want to use an AWS profile? Yes. Please choose the default profile. Adding backend environment dev. And this also is gonna take a lot of time. Uh, hmm. I just wanted to do two things, like access a simple endpoint on a real server, and then just put my JSON server there. Okay, yeah, Amplify add API. We need REST and provide a friendly name. We are going to provide a JSON, yeah. Provide a friendly name for your resource to be used as a label for this category in the project. And just say JSON, and we'll use the same name, nodejs, serverless express.js function. And do you want access other resources created? Yes. So the following. No. Do you want to edit the local lambda function now? Yes. Please enter to continue. Successfully added local. Restrict API access? No. To add another path? No. Okay. Actually, what I think we needed to do amplify publish. Yeah. So we'll just yarn add so we'll try to run this again on local. Right. So let's go to CDs Amplify server, yeah, CD back, CD amplify, yeah, the backend function, CD JSON source, and let's open this. Yeah, that's the package file, and we need to AWS serverless express, body parser and express. Yeah, I'll install it here in the root of the project, and body parser, yeah, let's add that, and body parser and express, yeah. Okay, it's adding all of those. Okay, right. So let's try to run this local node mono. Next app started, and this should be on local. So if I go to right, but we need to go to /items, and yeah, it works. Actually this should so if I so amplify function invoke, and if we do this amplify function invoke JSON, they should run it on local. Amplify function invoke is deprecated and it will be removed in future. Okay, use amplify mock function. Starting execution, actually nade. Yeah. Hey, if you're seeing this, I'm just using your own your written tutorial on dev.2. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, so is this running locally? I have no idea like what happened here. We manually run this. That's enough for me. I will deal with this later. It should be. Let's try using the mock option. Amplify mock function and JSON. Yeah. So if we try that, let's see what happens. Do I need? I don't need this event.json. Okay, so it's doing a mock run on this, but I think what we did here is pretty good. That's what we needed. So this is sort of doing the event handling that I don't need. I need a sort of like a backend server that's running good. Okay, and let's push this on Amplify push. So let's push this Amplify push. Okay, current environment there. And are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Now from any JS client, and I don't need that. Right. And it's going to take a while, but let's see. So we are Amplify push, and then we need to do Amplify publish as well. Let's see. Yeah, we definitely need to do publish. I missed that somewhere. Control F, amplify publish. It's push, but publish, I don't find it. So I have no idea like what's the difference between push and publish. Let's let this push complete, and we'll try to access that endpoint on a production URL, and if that doesn't work, we'll try Amplify publish. Right, okay, all resources are updated, and it says updated. Let's refresh. I think we need to do Amplify publish as well. Please add hosting Amplify hosting add. Hosting with Amplify console. Continuous deployment, git best. For this, let's do manual. Yeah. Amplify publish. And okay, are you sure you want to continue? Yes. The CLI is pretty good, but they messed up the documentation or tutorial. They should have like mentioned here in the tutorial that you need to publish to have access to this URL on like a live server. Mm-hmm. Real programming is like very tiring and very boring, and nothing happens like what you see in the courses or anything on the YouTube videos. So whenever you don't know about what you're building and you're trying to learn from scratch, okay, it's pretty frustrating. So this is just a 10-minute thing, but we are already like above hour and still we aren't finished yet. I had hoped like I would be able to complete this within an hour, and we're still going at it. Okay, right, so this is the URL that we got, and I'll just copy this, and okay, at least it's running a React app. And I don't think we need to give it a port. Right, okay. So probably name of our lambda function and access denied. Uh, hmm. Even this doesn't say like how you can access that endpoint. Amplify add API. We don't need the GraphQL. Authentication getting started. REST amplify push. API gateway. Uh-huh. Wow. hmm The one thing that we really need here, like how do I access this on like a real endpoint, and I still can't figure it out. Like
Mood lighting set 3. His favorite dish with
the one
pasta.
thing that I need,
Bollywood romance playlist जैसे ही
I
चलाई.
can't
Ad आ गई. Go on, have an ad-free date night
view
with
in
Spotify
Lambda.
Premium and enjoy uninterrupted streaming. Tap the banner to learn more.
Slash it's, or it should be slash items, but I have no idea how do I trigger it. Select a trigger. Rest. Okay. Access request in response. Yeah. No, I don't need this. Some kind of way to how to like, how do I access this like a REST endpoint? Like a mobile backend, yeah. Operation echo message hello world, and test. All right. So how do I give a, so how do I provide a path for this? Qualifiers, actions. Let me ask someone like you know what, let's try to Google this. I'm not sure if that's even possible. Caller REST API through AWS Amplify, no. Uh-huh. Okay, probably this added a. Shit. Let's look into backend. That's AWS and AWS Cloud Formation Stack. I don't think that. Probably hosting. That doesn't also have. So, is there any way like how you can access this outside? Okay, 1 second. AWS Amplify. We probably need to do something like slash functions slash JSON, something like that. Slash functions slash JSON. Express server. We don't need this. Okay, so AWS serverless express. No. Okay. Okay. Okay, AWS Amplify REST API. Without call REST API through AWS Amplify. I don't need that. Like, AppSync API. Mm. Okay, invoking a REST API in Amazon API gateway. Call a REST API through AWS Amplify. Uh, hmm. Is that even possible? It should be slash functions. AWS Amplify test. Mm-hmm. Here, access AWS access function URL. How do I find my gateway? How do I find right? Okay, it is, should be an API gateway. Uh, right. Uh-huh. Okay. So if we go there and okay, invoke this API slash items. Wow. So we needed to go to the API gateway file and select that specific function and then invoke it like this. That's a lot of hassle to just to find out, like, anyway, that's good. At least we were able to do this. Now let's, it's pretty late, but let's give it 10-15 seconds. I'll just try to see that if that JSON server works or not. And this is the Amplify JSON server. This is the DB folder, and I want to do this. Okay, right? So I want this DB folder. Let's copy it here and amplify backend function JSON source here, and let's go to again and copy this code and add nodejs and JSON server to the dependencies. So what we'll do is okay, let's copy this, amplify API source app.js, okay, okay, we could just remove this unrelated code. So that's, we don't need that, and we don't need this. Now what we have here is module dot exports, and I'm not sure, like, JSON server can be used here, or how we are going to do that. So let's remove this express, and let's remove this body parser, and let's remove this. Yeah, and then we'll need to do this here in the JSON server. Right, so we could just add it here, and server.use. So instead of saying app.use, express.app.use, we are doing this JSON server.use. Its path is declared, but its value is never read. So let's ignore that, and we'll try to add this. We'll add this nodejs and JSON server. And JSON server, I'll also add this just for safety. Nodejs and JSON server. Okay, good. And it's added, and let's try to run this on local now. Let me first check if I forgot anything, and it should be module.express is equal to server. Yeah, and we have replaced everything that was related to express app with the JSON server, and I think we are good to go. There was one specific thing. Yeah, so right, so making this accessible, so adding a course header. So this endpoint, right? Okay, right. So this we replaced, and
Spotify Premium's there for
response.header, and next
no commitment. Tap the banner to learn more.
so we'll just replace this with server. I'm not sure like if that's even supported, and sorry, and let's go here, let's server.use. Okay, let's try and run. Voila, it's working at least on port 4000, and let's try to access this, and 4000 JSON server is running. It's okay, good. I need to see like is it providing, okay, so is it like, is it returning that header, course headers? Because that's important if I really want to use this as an open endpoint server. So I'm not sure, I don't think it's adding here, I don't see it here. So what, access control allow origin, yeah, and from anywhere allow origin, yeah, it didn't add that. Request header, response headers should have access control allow origin. I think we can JSON server add access origin header. How to add headers on JSON server, yeah. This is for Express, but we need JSON server, and let's find here in the issues headers. And no response there, so update course origin, request to the endpoint rated and getting the following error. Add custom routes. Let's see header. Okay, okay, right, yeah, you can add your middleware from the CLI using middleware's option. Module.export and right. So middlewares, where are the middlewares? JSON server.info. So this is the middleware, and request response next, right? Response.header, and next, and server.use this. You know what, let's try pushing this and let's try if that works or not. we'll see. Amplify push. Right, are you sure you want to continue? Yes. This may take a few minutes. It's gonna take a lot of time to do this again. Amplify push and then amplify publish, and let's see if that's accessible. Is there another way to like add a middleware without using the CLI? Yeah, that's how they do it, Rick. This is the arrow function, that was just a function, so that should work, I think. Okay, so amplify push, amplify publish. And let's wait to okay, so it says deployment complete, and then we are going over on our API gateway. This is the JSON, and right, so if you say dev/items, right, okay, but if I say comments, it's saying missing authentication token because of that. Right, because there is no this access control allow origin. Server.use, probably I need to do this before doing the server.use middlewares. And let's try one more again. And let's see, access access control allow errors, right? Yeah, so that's what we needed to do, like move this our middleware before it says server.use middlewares. Yeah, so let's try this one more time again. So let's push again, amplify push. It says no change. I don't really believe that, like, right, it says function update. So these are the first that APIs endpoint that we're trying to work. I could have just enabled cores here from manually. No, it doesn't have that option. Weird. It's going to take a while. Alright. And then amplify publish. And no changes detected. Right, but that's for the front end app. But there is change in the backend. Okay, it says deployment complete. Let's try one more time. Shit. What are we missing here? Wow. JSON and its items and right. It says missing authentication token. I have slash comments. I don't know what I'm missing here. I need to enable course. It says this is disabled, like why? Wow. Stages, dev, and get. Okay, so settings. Uh, Specify gateway responses. I don't need that. Wow. Fuck. And action. So this is like enable course option is disabled, and edit API documentation. There is no documentation, and uh, so for huh. Let's look at what response headers are coming back. So if we go to that, it's right. So we are actually doing this. Access control allow origin is. So this was working with the Express app, but not here. Right. Okay, so view in lambda. And I must have messed up something here. Access control, they're publicly viewable, yeah. So this is actually viewable. So at least we got like a public accessible JSON API, but the JSON server isn't working, so that's okay. Dashboard, invoke this API here /items. Yeah, it works. dev/items. I'm still not sure like the latest changes got deployed. uh, hmm. Because the Express app is working here and the JSON server app isn't working. /dev/items, right. But if we are running this locally,
You know the funniest
it
thing about it,
works.
right? So I was at this.
Need some more rice?
So as I was
Here,
saying, we all went to the.
Hot sauce?
I'm fine. So we were downtown.
and if we,
Never mind. No one likes
yeah,
it.
that works.
Serve ad-free music for dinner with a Spotify Premium Day Pass for only 13 rupees.
It's probably something has to do with the okay. It probably has something to do with this AWS serverless express middleware. I might be, yeah. But if it's running like a Express app, it should be able to run this JSON server app. Server JSON server dot create middlewares. Probably next time I'll try to do this. It's pretty late here. Yeah, I'll just end the screen. Ashish Bacha, what is cost of hosting? Array, sorry. Shit, I accidentally blocked it. Okay, I'll just end this and let's